Have you ever been out in the sun for so long that you kind of just come back inside and your eyes are all like spotty and blinky and you don't really know what to do, so you kind of feel like you should go back outside so your eyes don't get all stupid like, because that's me right now. I have been outside since 10 in the morning because I thought my library opened up at the normal time, and it didn't, because we have a sidewalk expo going on. But I have a library haul for you guys. I decided to stop at the library again because I wanted to get some books. Actually, I wanted to get one book and I came back with 6 books. So I'm going to show you the book that I originally went to the library for, and then I'll show you the others that I got. So I originally went for Sky on Fire by Amy Laybourne, which is the second book to Monument 14. And I'm not going to tell you anything about this because it will give you spoilers, and if you want to know anything about Monument 14, I posted a review video, so I'll link that in the description box down below, or you can click the book and go watch my review video because the book is amazing and I hope this book is even better. So next, I walked around the library for like 45 minutes and I decided that, you know, one book just wasn't enough, and this isn't in any particular order, but there was some excitement for some of these books. So the first book that I was extremely excited for, because I went to the library last time and they didn't have it and they haven't had it, and they said online that they didn't have this book, but I saw it today, and that is Thomas by Dean Koontz. I have watched this movie about like 4 or 5 times, and my boyfriend was like, oh, you know, they have a book series for that, and his father loves these books, and he has these books, and he loves Dean Koontz, and I've been wanting to read Thomas for a while, but I haven't found it in the library, and I didn't want to buy all the books because they were actually kind of really expensive, even though they were like mass market paperbacks. So I finally got this out of the library. If you guys don't know, this is about a kid who sees ghosts, like dead people, pretty much, and he tries to save them. I don't really know how to explain, but this book is basically like the same. The movie is like pretty much the same as this book is what I'm getting, but it is about Thomas, and there is this guy who comes into the place where he works, and he is this weird guy. There's these creatures following him. This is my explanation from the movie because I don't know if it's the same in the book, but they end up finding out that this guy has these pictures and files of serial killers, and on August 15th, I think it is, the world's going to be screwed pretty much. And so yeah, I was really, really excited that they had this because I've been wanting to read it ever since I saw the movie and knew that there was a book, and they finally had it in, and so I am really excited to dive right into this. The next 2 books are A.S. King books. I have never read any A.S. Kings, but I think it's Padfoot and Prongs 07 really loves A.S. King. I believe that's who it is. And so the first book I grabbed is Ask the Passengers by A.S. King, and this is about this girl who falls in love with another girl, and she can't talk to her family about these things, so she talks to the planes in the sky, and these are the only people that know her secrets. And what originally drew me into this was the cover, and then I read the synopsis and it sounded so cool, and I am really excited to read this as well. Most of this is going to be about my excitement to read these books because I am really excited to read them. Next A.S. King book is Please Ignore Vera Dietz, and this is about a girl who was in love with her best friend for the longest time and has kept all of his secrets until he dies. She doesn't know if she should tell the police anything or if she should keep them to herself. And I have heard so much hype for this book on BookTube and so much rave for this book, so I decided I would get it. And I didn't know also that my library had this book or any A.S. King books, so I'm really excited to read this. The next book is not one that I am extremely excited for, but I know that I am going to try and see why everybody loves it, or see if I'm going to be on that end of the spectrum where people don't really like it, and that was I Was Here by Gail Forman. And what I am getting from what I have heard of this book is that this book is about a girl who, or somebody who kills themselves, and they have to find out why or something. Yeah, it's about a girl who kills herself and her best friend has to go through and collect her belongings, and she finds out that there's a lot that she has been keeping from her. And the next book. Okay, so I debated on if I was going to check this out of the library or not, because I don't know if it's one of those books that I'm actually going to read, but Sasha from Sasha Aldberg, or Book Utopia, really extremely loves these books, and so I thought I would check it out and get it. And I don't know if I'm actually going to get to reading it before it has to be due, or if I will renew it. But that is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, and there are so many people on BookTube who absolutely love this book and love this series, and so I decided I would check it out. It is pretty chunky, but it's also like one of those like flappy paperbacks, which makes me so happy. It's just all the flop. And what I've gotten from the back of this book, it is about this lady, and it was in the 1945s until she steps in the middle of something and ends up traveling back to the 1743. And, you know, that sparked my interest in the fact that everybody seems to love these books except a select few. I decided I would check it out. The lady at my library actually was trying to get me to check out the, like, first season that they have, because they have that on my library or something like that, and she was trying to talk to me about this book and everything, and I was like, I am going to read it. I don't know when I'll get around to reading it, but I'm going to read it. So these are all the books that I checked out of the library, and yeah, if you have read any of these books or have any thoughts and opinions of them, please leave those in the comments down below. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. And if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button. It definitely mean a lot. Also, I have all my social media links in the description box down below if you'd like to be my friend on Twitter, Facebook, Goodreads, whatever. I have them down there. Until next time, bye!